Welcome back to Open Court from Flushing Meadow, New York, which later this month will host the US Open. Now here's a question for you. What looks like tennis, but has cheerleaders, music, not a deuce in sight? Well, the answer is team tennis.
It's a little bit more of a show. Players come here to compete, but also have a good time.
A great format, a great team event.
I think World Team Tennis is something that every tennis player has to experience.
Welcome to World Team Tennis. Nothing like you've ever seen before. It's all about having a great experience for the fans and for the players, but I think it's really important that people realize it is competition. And the winning team at the end of the season wins the King Trophy. And the King Trophy was really named after co-founder Billie Jean King.
It started with us who wanted tennis to be co-ed, and this is exactly what it is. If you watch a World Team Tennis match, you see my philosophy on life. The only way tennis can be huge in this country is if it's a team sport. It's never going to be big if we're just singles. Kids want to be on teams and be with their friends. Well, there's 5 sets of tennis, a set of men's and women's singles, a set of men's and women's doubles, a set of mixed. Everything we do is by 1 point, so it's no ad. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't go 15 love, 30 love. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Every game counts, so every game is so vital. You've got to try your guts out every single point.
I think it's really important to have tennis in cities that don't have professional tennis anymore. So we've been able to fill that void in a lot of cities here in America.
The format is amazing because it allows you to, to get the rookies, the youngsters to get out there and play, the present players and, the legends like John McEnroe. I mean, it's amazing.
I think one of the things that's great is like tonight. I'm playing currently on tour, and Mac's been retired for a little while. But getting kind of the current stars versus the legends of the game. You get kind of that mix and match, and then you throw in a couple of youngsters who are just trying to make it, and you kind of get a little bit of everything.
When McEnroe was in his prime, this guy wasn't born yet.
I think our next foray is really looking at trying to make World Team Tennis international. We did something in Australia at the Australian Open earlier this year. We're actually talking to Kim Clijsters about doing World Team Tennis with her in Europe. And I think you'll see the next phase of World Team Tennis having some international events throughout the world.